Welcome back. Welcome back. Your man Diamond K in here. Of course, the DiamondKShow.com, RadioOnFire.com. Thank you for joining me. Wow. You know, it is poetic justice. It is irony. President Trump announcing today that his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, has tested positive for the coronavirus. No surprise here. This is making him the latest in Trump's inner circle to have contracted this disease that is now surging across the country. And I say that it's no surprise because, Giuliani, was admitted to the Georgetown University Medical Center in Washington. And the 76-year-old former mayor, he's been traveling extensively throughout the country. And what has he been doing? What has he been doing? He's been trying to help Trump in his effort to overturn the election loss of Donald Trump, and a loss it was. Numerous occasions, he has met with officials for hours at a time without wearing a mask indoors. Right? So Trump confirmed Giuliani's positive test today on Twitter. And then said, of course, the fight will continue. Yeah, get better and all that, but we're going to continue fighting to overturn the election, which is not going to happen. Of course, Giuliani's sick and immediately could not respond for comment. But on Sunday evening, he retweeted Trump's announcement of his positive diagnosis. He also thanked a conservative writer who said that he was praying for Giuliani. And, you want him to get better. We want that. But this has got to be a wake-up call for all the deniers, all of the people who are not taking the coronavirus serious, people who support the president, people who are just not paying attention to what is clearly in your face. So we don't know what symptoms, if any, Giuliani is experiencing. But if we look at what he's been doing, where he's been, he attended a hearing at the Georgia Capitol on Thursday. He was without a mask there for several hours. Several state senators, all Republicans, did not wear masks at this hearing. Okay. So the day before that, on Wednesday, Giuliani was in Lansing, Michigan to testify in a 4.5 hour hearing, very unusual hearing, in which he pushed the Republican lawmakers to ignore the certification of Joe Biden, the Michigan victory, and to point the electors to the loser, Donald Trump the loser, the one-termer, Mitch McConnell famously talking about, we're going to make sure that Barack Obama's a one-term president. Well, the one-term president was your homie Donald Trump. Be clear about that. So anyway, Giuliani did not wear a mask, nor did the attorney Jenna Ellis, who was sitting right next to him. At one point, he asked one of his witnesses, a Detroit election worker, if she would be comfortable removing her mask. And this is the attorney for the president. Wow. So, Giuliani also maskless the November 25th hearing in Pennsylvania. And Giuliani did not quarantine after being near an affected person on November 19th at the conference at the Republican National Committee's headquarters. His son, Andrew, Giuliani's son, who is a White House aide, announced the day after that event at the RNC headquarters that he had coronavirus. So research shows that folks who contract the virus become infectious to others several days before they start to feel ill. So Giuliani, we said this, he's 76 years old, and it's really perplexing to me that people are not taking this serious. It is perplexing. So Georgia State Senator Jen Jordan, who is a Democrat who attended Thursday's hearing, was upset after learning about Giuliani's diagnosis. Little did I know that the most credible death threat that I encountered last week was Trump's own lawyer, Jordan tweeted. Giuliani, maskless, in packed hearing rooms for 7 hours, to say I'm livid would be too kind. So when we talk about this virus spreading across this country, some of the biggest proponents that supposedly are supposed to be trying to work for the American people are some of the people spreading it around. The president and his flunkies. I've said this many times. The main reason that Donald Trump is a one-term president is his mishandling of the coronavirus. So this diagnosis for Giuliani comes more than a month after Donald Trump's lost re-election, and more than 2 months after Donald Trump himself was stricken with the virus. Remember, he had it back in early October. Since that time, a gang of administration officials and others in Trump's orbit have also gotten sick. No surprise there. So White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, let's not forget Ben Carson, Secretary of HUD, the president's wife, and his teenage son, all stricken with coronavirus. And it's continuing. It is continuing. The virus that has killed now more than 280,000 people in this country alone. Does anybody remember that Donald Trump said the virus was just going to go away? After November 3rd, you're not going to hear about it no more. There's not going to be any flare-ups in the fall. You remember all that? Of course, that was something else that he was wrong about. This Senate race in Georgia is paramount in putting a check on these policies. These Republicans that have been led astray by Donald Trump. Giuliani, the latest, and sadly, he is not going to be the last in the orbit of the president if things continue the way they're going. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Of course, you miss any episodes of our programs. RadioOnFire.com is where you go. YouTube.com/DJ Diamond K. I am here mornings and evenings reporting the news for you. And of course, I will be back later on tonight.